If you guys would like to get yourself some official Simpzy merchandise, check out my Spreadshirt link in the description below for t-shirts, hoodies, mugs and cups. If you do make a purchase, send me a photo on Twitter, but regardless, let's get stuck into the video. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy, how are you all doing? Welcome to the start of a brand new campaign series here today on the channel. We're going to be playing as Fascist Island on the Road to 56 mod. This is episode 1. So guys, to start the episode right and proper, I want to make a deal with you. If this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next upload. So we're going to be playing as Ireland. We're going to be playing on the 1.5 Cornflakes update. So it's going to be a little bit of a different playthrough. I can't wait to see how we sort of go about it. So we are using a couple of mods. I'll put in the description below the mods I'm using. I'm using a Chaos AI, so it makes neighboring countries wanting to expand, and develop and conquer and really want to take out their neighbors. I'm also using a couple of UI mods, as you can see here, retexturing the map, but the main one you really need to worry about is we're playing Road to 56 mod, and we're also playing on this Chaos AI, so let's watch the fire rise. It's the 1st of January 1936, we're playing as Ireland, of course. Like I mentioned, we are playing on the 1.5 Cornflakes update, so we've got the whole decision side of the tree as well. So guys, let me know in the comments where you would like me to expand and suggestions for this Irish series. Where do you want me to take Ireland, a glorious island, in this series? Now, I've just got a couple of points that I would like to achieve in this series. This is what I'm going to be going for primarily. I want to have control of the entirety of the United Kingdom. I'm going to go fascist. Communism would be cool, but I feel like I want to go down the fascist side of the tree. I think communism is just a little bit too weak for my liking, so I want to take the entirety of the United Kingdom. I would love to have some overseas territories as well, create some puppets in and around Europe and in Africa. I want to take out the United States, of course, and I also want to take out Australia. That'd be quite cool. Get rid of those sort of, I guess, like traitors, we can call them. We're going to be going the fascist Irish. Obviously, in World War II, Ireland was neutral. Famously, I think Dublin was bombed from time to time, but their neutrality didn't stop Irish soldiers going to fight with the British Army. A couple of thousand, I think it was maybe 10, 15,000. Actually, I don't know the exact number, but I do know for a fact that there were a lot of Irish veterans in World War II, and I guess in this alternative history, we're going to muster them up. Let's get rid of the Irish scum that fled to the United States and the Irish scum that fled to Australia. Let's get rid of them and conquer them, those I don't know, turncloaks, you could say. I guess that's me down there, I guess. So, let's have a quick look at how Ireland sort of sits, I guess. So, Emon de Varela, right, okay, so we're currently 60% Democratic. Yuck, we need to get rid of that. 20% Fascist, 20% Comintern, okay, so we need to sort of change that where we can. Decisions-wise, this is this whole unique mechanic. Just sort of looking down here, anti-fascist rage, maybe communism's not a bad idea. So we need to save up that political power. Diplomacy-wise for Ireland, Belgium is our best friend at the moment, followed by British, Malay and Czechoslovakia. Trade-wise, in Ireland itself, we're only producing, what? 3 steel and 2 aluminium. That is terrible, to say the least. So we're definitely going to need to get steel, and I reckon from the Germans. So let's try and get that as best we can. Let's get that 8 steel in. At the moment, construction-wise, we're going to need military factories where we can, but we're also going to need some civilian factories. Probably not that many, but probably only just like that. Yep, that'll do, pig. That'll do. Production-wise, we're currently on infantry equipment. We are playing as Ireland Democratic at the end of the day, so especially for the first couple of episodes, I might skip ahead a little bit because we're slowly but surely building an economy up. Unlike in the Japanese Let's Play, which I just recently finished, which was a lot of fun, playing as Hirohito, Domi Arigato, Mr. Roboto. Obviously, they're currently fascist, Japan, and they are fully fledged to have a crack at the likes of China and actively help out the Axis forces. So maybe sending an invasion force down to Spain, maybe having a crack at Communist Spain might be a good idea for us. Recruitment-wise as well, let me know some name suggestions. So let's get a couple of divisions here. So we've got the first Thunderbolt division, the Spearhead for the second. Logistics-wise, we're currently negative in rifles and in convoys. Research-wise, let's go straight into construction and production. We do need to, however, where are we? We want to be able to get submarines so we can start naval invasions. And we also got to do this transport, right? Definitely at some point. Once we've gone through the electronic engineering and stuff. But for Road to 56, we actually can build steel mills here. We can build aluminium stuff. So we're not so isolated on this island. Okay, let's have a quick look at the national focus. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this is unique to Road to 56, but there's a lot of stuff here. We've got, obviously, the construction route for island military construction. We do want to put it somewhat into that. Also, military corps as well. We need to get that research slot. We've got the First Amendment here, so we can actually go down the democratic ideology, or we also can go down the fascist ideology stuff. We really do need to do that at some point. But let's start things off with the Constitution of Ireland. Okay, we've also got a division here as well. Let's get a general in. Michael Costello is going to be leading the helm for the Irish. And we also need a field marshal. 5 political power to do that. We're currently sitting on 0 political power with 49 stability, 50 war support, only 17k manpower, 10 convoys and 8 factories. So it's going to take a while before we can make Ireland a military powerhouse. Okay, remilitarization of the Rhineland has happened, 4th of May 1936. That's fine. The Constitution of Ireland is complete. Where should we go down now? Potentially getting those civilian factories in is probably not a bad idea. Getting those military factories as well. But we really need to go down the First Amendment of stuff. We've also got some decisions as well. We're slowly but surely making our way to militarizing Ireland as best we can. We do want to try and take Northern Ireland as quickly as possible as well. But it's just a little bit hard with Ireland. I think our best bet is probably to try and navally invade Iberia. Try and take out Portugal as well. That's probably not a bad idea before things sort of escalate too quickly. So at the moment, military-wise, we actually have an active air force, which is interesting. We've only got that 1 division. We got no navy, 7 convoys. We've actually got 20 fighters holding over the top of Ireland, which is quite good. We're going to be able to get some comms for naval invasions, which is quite cool. Let's go down military factory there. We're going to need them quickly. Oh, can we put... no, 150 is going to cost the fascist demagogue. Okay, we finally got enough political power to switch over to fascist demagogue, which is what we're really going to need. We're currently still on volunteer only, export focus and civilian as well. Production-wise, we've only got 3 military factories getting 3 lots of rifles. We've got this construction done as well. Trade, we're not doing too bad at the moment, but we're going to need, I think, is it oil for submarines? Is that what they cost? Yeah, they cost 1 oil. So we're going to need to trade a little bit of oil as well. United States, Venezuela. Probably Venezuela, because they have a tendency to go fascist more than anything. So let's try and get that done as quickly as we can. Okay, guys, we've got an interesting decision to make here. It's the 4th of August, 1936. We're currently sitting at 20% fascist, 20% communist, and 60% democratic. However, we have a decision here to prepare for war, which is going to cost us 50 political power, and we can go to war. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to break off this division here. I'm going to install a commander. Peter Lynch is going to be our field marshal. Okay, I'm going to swing my troops back to Dublin. I'm also going to drop this unit down here, even though it doesn't have exactly the correct training. We'll swing these guys back down, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to initiate the Civil War. Hopefully no one else joins in, but we should, theoretically, be okay enough to probably take out an armed conflict, you know what I mean? So let's switch over to that decision. Let's prepare for Civil War. Now, when's this Civil War coming? Ignite Civil War is going to cost 50 political power. Bulgaria signs the pact with the Axis, so we can ensure loyalty here and there, but we can actually ignite the Civil War at 50 political power. We're making 50 per turn at the moment. Olympic Games has been held. It's still 1936. Open up the political discourse. Well, the thing is, right, fascism support is slowly but surely going to come for us. That's so submarines are done. Fantastic. So are those rifles. So these guys are going to be coming shortly. Manpower is quite low. Okay, so I'll see what happens and what comes for that civil war. Hopefully we are victorious. Oh, here we go. Japan declares war on the Chinese Soviet Union. Nationalist Spain are at war as well. Obviously, Italy's at war with Ethiopia. Japan declares war upon China. Interesting. Ethiopia has just annexed... Sorry, Italy has just annexed Ethiopia. That would be a pretty cool series to play as. 5,000 equipment seas. Let me know if you guys want me to play as any other factions. I would like to play as Norway. That's definitely on the list. Potentially Denmark, Belgium, Yugoslavia, Romania, Bulgaria, Turkey we still haven't played as. Maybe playing on someone really obscure like Cuba might be fun. Or Mexico, Brazil, or Venezuela, or Colombia. Let me know in the comments. Ethiopia would be quite cool as well. Being actively at war at the start and just sort of trying to change the course of history. Okay, 25th of October 1936. We've only just got the political power now. We can actually ignite the civil war. We have less than 50% stability as well. I'm going to drop this unit here so I can have a proper army with these blokes. I'll redo the colour scheme as well. So we've got a 3-star commander and we've got a Field Marshal Lynch as well. So let's leave it at that. Then I might actually make these guys orange, right? Okay. So what we'll do is we'll ignite the civil war now. And this is through just like the vanilla stuff as well. So let's see how this goes. So let's ignite the civil war. Message Islanders change to diplomacy. So oh, okay. So we've actually lost 1 division. That's not bad. We should be able to push headstrong now. We obviously have air supremacy over the top. But we're now playing as Ian O'Duffy. I think that's how you say it. Or Eon. I don't know how you say it. Anyway, Duffy's going to be taking the command. If we can take Cork as quickly as possible. As you can see, let's swing around the back from Cork. Let's get around this river crossing. Or maybe let's go to the north here. Because we're better off fighting them not over a river, potentially. You know what I mean? So we're better off fighting them here. We've taken Cork now. Let's attack them from the north. Let's just hold out then. Taking their territory from behind them is probably a good idea. We've got Cork. Let's take these military factories now. So as you can see, we've just started a civil war. And they've really got nothing to show for it. The Treaty of Cork. So we're playing as Restorationist Ireland, I think. Took 1 state, 900 equipment seized. So now, 9th of November 1936, through blood and tears, we did lose a unit. We are now a fascist state with a 56 fascist ideology. Communism is 32, and democracy is now 22. How fantastic is that? Nothing is really overly destroyed as well. But let's get some more military factories down here in Munster. And we'll leave it at that. Fantastic. We need to get some support equipment as well. I also need to get naval dockyards. We need to get them so we can get those submarines done. But now that we are a fascist ideology, we can actually influence this war. So maybe we're better off having a crack at good old Franco here and maybe trying to take Spain. Because like I said, they're in the midst of a civil war here. We might even be able to take a good half of Spain. As you can see, the communists are attacking them. We'll just sort of have to see how we go, I think. Oh, okay, so we actually lost our 3-star commander. So we're going to have Michael O'Connor as our commander here. Weird Irish-American accent. Okay, 25th of February 1937. We're obviously a fascist government now, which is fantastic. We're going to the Irish Workers' League. It's going to boost communism in us, which is not good, but we still need nationalism. I want to go for prepare for war and sort of go down this side of the tree to help with the Nazis. Right, so we've also finished... what was it? Yeah, we finished in the focus tree to get naval dockyards. So we'll get them, and then hopefully we'll be able to go and navally invade the Iberians soon. It's going to take us a little while before we can get submarines. Hopefully the Civil War doesn't end too soon. Chinese are still at each other's throat with the Japanese. Let's see how that war's sort of going. Oh, wow, okay. So having a quick look at the Chinese and Japanese. So Okay, so Japan's puppeted provisionalist China, Mongol, Manchukuo, Xinjiang are with them. The Chinese Soviet Republic, China, and a couple of their puppet states are at war. So, Japan's lost 200k men, while China's lost 130. The Spanish Civil War is pretty even. Republican Spain's lost 186, the communists. Nationalist Spain has lost 129. Even though they're fascist, I still think we should go to war with communist Spain. Fascist Spain, so we can hit them from behind. Even though we've got the same ideology, I think if I can carve them up from behind and then probably have a crack at Republican, we probably can do alright. Manpower-wise, that's probably our next thing to check up on. Because we're currently only at volunteer 1.5. If we can go with conscription, we probably can get another 30k easy. Okay, we've got enough political power now to switch over from volunteer to limited conscription. And boom! Oh, didn't really go overly too much because it's gone straight into our divisions. But it's come up a treat at least. Still only 3 divisions. We've got the Irish Infantry Division, Thunderbolt and Spearhead. What else have we got coming up? Oh, not unique names. Okay, we might need to change them then. Okay, guys, 25th of June, 1937. We're actually ready to navally invade Franco, Fascist Spain, Nationalist Spain from the south. It actually looks like they're not doing too well here. So, we've currently got 1 submarine here in the coast. We're actually going to naval invade. We've got that operating over the Bay of Biscay, English Channel, and also the western approaches, okay? Obviously not from Europe, I don't know what the names of the seas are. We've got aerial supremacy over the top as well. So, decisions-wise, not really too much else going on. We've got engineer company coming along as well. Mechanical computing radio. Diplomacy-wise, I think we probably could join the Axis if we wanted to. Yeah, we could join with Hitler, but we're not going to just yet. Okay, production-wise, infantry, probably switch back to submarines. Probably not. We probably need convoys because we're only going to be able to launch 2 over. And let's sort of cross our fingers and hope we can do that. Let's drop the rest of these boys, because we're going to need them to be actively fighting and ready to go. So, let's straight up declare war upon Franco now. Let's go with that. Right, the justification is complete. Let's declare war, and boom, go straight over the top. Oh, God. Crossing my fingers and hoping, and daring that it goes through. So we have air supremacy over here, that's fine. We've also got naval supremacy justly. We need to take this port. If we don't, she's going to be all over Red Rover. But the Irish are invading Iberia here today. Amelia Earhart disappears. No! We should be able to win that. I'd be surprised if we don't. But we have come up against some casualties. And they're actually Germans. German volunteers are holding the port of Oviedo. And it wasn't successful. Damn it, we weren't successful. Okay. What I'm going to have to do is basically hold, regroup, and once I've got a footholding down here in Spain, damn it, I'll skip once we have a footholding down, because it's going to take us a little while now. Failed. Damn it. Okay, guys, finally we got a footholding here in Iberia. We managed to take the port of Corunna up in the north. So we've got 2 divisions here now. We managed to push in. Let's send these boys down here now. How many are actually going to be able to come over? Not too many by the look of them. So only 5 divisions can actively actually make it. So let's push over where we can and just go for it. Try and take as much territory as you can. It's going to be imperative that we take this naval base here. Along with, airfield here. And it's also going to be crucial to take the port of Oviedo as well. However, we do also want to maintain a bit of security holding this port. So we don't want to go too crazy here. Actually been navally invaded there. Shit, we need these guys here. Maybe I've overextended myself a bit. Fall back. You're not going to be able to take Oviedo just yet. Maybe we just need to hold up a bit. Okay, we've got some skirmishes going on here now. We are making a decent amount of progression where we can. I just stopped my recruitment and deployment as well to get that 3,000 manpower. We might even be very well be able to cut off those Spanish troops in the north. Yeah, let's do that. Let's cut them off easy peasy. Fantastic. We just need to sort of keep this effort up. The Germans are actually going to have quite decent units. So we're slowly but surely going to make our way across the northern Iberian countryside now, trying to take as much territory as possible. We're actually doing quite alright here, fighting in the north. So we need to take out national Spain as quickly as possible, just in case they join like the Axis or something. And then we need to get rid of communist. That's what we need to do. And it's going to be some tough fighting here, because we want Iberia for myself. And if we can get that, we're laughing. We can go take Portugal, we can go and take France. We're absolutely just ready to anything. The world is our oyster, you know what I mean? Oh no! Shit! We weren't quick enough. Now that's put us in jeopardy here. Shit. So, they won the Civil War, Franco did just there. Not good. Not good whatsoever. I don't know if we've just done that. Okay, we're going to have to just basically make a front line now. Shit. Because there's no way now that we're facing, like, Italian artillery and German artillery and stuff. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold the north here. We might have to sue for peace with them. We'll see how we go. Oh, what mutinies in the army? Alarming news has reached the military high command. We can do nothing. Surround the mutineer units with loyalists and order them to stand down. Surround them. Okay, we're actually holding and winning where we can. This has turned a hell of a lot difficult, because as you can see here, it's just the Irish-Spanish war. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it now. We might be a little bit, fucked is the word that comes to mind. We're fucked. The mutiny has been crushed. Fantastic. After a few hours of tense negotiating in the barracks, let's hope that's the last of that. So we got rid of those mutineers. We're still holding out this line quite convincingly, which is interesting. We've killed 26,000 Spaniards. We've only lost 18 Royal Irish. And we're holding out quite well in the north of Spain. However, I'm worried now that this could jeopardize our alliance with the Axis if we don't wrap up this war with them quickly as possible. We could do some flanking invasions at some point as well. We don't have air superiority over the top, but we do have, obviously, naval supremacy here and stuff. We need manpower. I think that's probably the next thing that's really letting us down, but we're actually digging in quite deep here. We're throwing back divisions like 3-1. Okay guys, welcome back. So it's currently the 13th of July 1938, and you haven't missed literally anything except for this pop-up here. The Soviet Union just declared war upon Latvia. So at the moment, we've still currently got our 10 divisions holding out really strong. We did lose a tile or two here and there. I've made the decision to actually build forts in the north of Spain here on this border, because I can't afford to lose this pocket that we've taken. I can't sue for peace with them just in case. We just got to cross our fingers and hope that they don't join the Axis, because yeah, we might not be able to join the Axis in this series. We'll sort of have to see how we go. But in saying that, the Soviet Union just declared war upon... Oh, World War II has just been kicked off against the Whoa, what? So hang on. The Soviet Union has just invaded Latvia, which is here. And Latvia's joined the Allies, have they? Or they're going to back them in that war anyway. So, the British are now at war with the Comintern. Huh. We could just go communist and then just like fight the Allies there. Probably not a bad idea, but I want to join the Axis. That's what I want. But anyway, the Allies and the Comintern are now at war. We're still holding out here quite convincingly against... Yeah, Latvia joins the Allies. We're still holding out quite convincingly against the Spaniards. But now, especially once we get these forts in, we're going to be able to get huge bonuses when defending. Hey guys, 29th of November 1938. Let's have a quick look at the wars now, shall we? So we're still actually holding on quite well. We've actually killed 130,000 Spanish in this northern pass here. And by each and every single day, we're cementing our hold in Leon and Galicia in the north. How is everyone else doing here? So, the Soviet Union has taken Lithuania. I don't think the Soviet Union actually borders the Allied forces anywhere else. I'm going to try and navally invade around the back where I can, but we've only just now got like 20,000 manpower. I can't sue for peace with the Spaniards, because when they were divided, yeah, it was good, but I feel like now we've bitten off probably more than what we can chew. We've actually got not too bad of a counter-attack here. Huh. It might be worth it doing that. Look, you know what? You've got to risk it for the biscuit. I think we're going to go for a counter-charge against the Spaniards. We don't have air superiority over the top. However, by the look of it, there's only 29 active fighters. We have... how many? 20 here. We can go to Iberia now. We can go to this port here in Galicia. Let's get my boys running over the top. I have 150 political power. I was tempted to potentially go with all adult serve, but I think 27k manpower is not too bad. I'm going to go with an offensive attack. That's going to give us a plus 10 army attack. I'm just going to wait until my air force is actually here actively fighting. Boom, they're here. Go over the top, and let's go with a counter charge. 80% is the plan of attack. Let's go, gadget. If we can cause a trickle, we could potentially cause a flood. Let's keep it up, guys. Where else to go now? Division training time, perhaps. Okay, so we've taken a little bit of ground here, which is fantastic. Yeah, why don't you push there from the north? Okay, that wasn't the best idea to do that. Okay, so it looks like our air force is actually properly battling it out. Yeah. We need help. We need to push for it. Come on, guys. Go for it. France joins the Allies. 1939. Poland still hasn't been invaded. Pushing here is probably our best bet. Oh, God. It's going to be a close one, this. It's gone back into their favour, I would say. Try and, like, pincer hold like that. Why don't you take that north? Yeah, there we go. That's what we sort of want. It's going to be tough to take somewhere like Oviedo. But if we can push and take these northern bits here, direct the fighting here, it might be significantly in our favour. Italy declares war upon the United Kingdom. The Axis is at war with the Allies. Wow. So Ireland, little old Ireland is doing their thing. So it's been an interesting turn of events. So what's going on here? We've got the German-British War. And then we've got the Soviet-Allied War. And then Netherlands has capitulated. Now this is good for me, because as Poland joins Allies, Soviet Union declares war upon Poland! Oh, this is this Chaos AI mod. Everyone's declaring war upon everyone. So this is good for me. As you can see, where is the Italian... Oh, where is the Italian and German forces? They're off fighting. So, maybe, as luck would have it, Spain is now open for the Irish taking. Let's cross our fingers and hope that they don't join the Axis. That would be a huge concern, being at war with them. But we might be able to make do here. What I want to do in the north here is I want to basically surround and conquer the Spanish here. So go around the back like say. Hold them up. Yes. They've countered me. But, like, go for that. And you should commit, like, 1 unit there. You know what I mean? This is what we're talking about. Go there. They have a port. Ah, they cut me off. But that's the sort of tactic we're going to have to employ. Maybe pierce like that. Okay, so... It's not quite exactly what I wanted, but... It still might work. There we go, there we go, there we go. Push through there. Jesus Christ. Just hold back there where you can. If we can take Oviedo, that'll be perfect. Real Oviedo, a good football team back in the day. They had a huge controversy, didn't they? They had a thing where they went out to all of... they offered shareholders to fans, didn't they? And a lot of people made a lot of money back in the day from that. Can we go down this doctrine? Because we want to join the Axis. So, we've taken Oviedo now. We're in a far better position. If we can take out Spain, a fully united Spain as Ireland, I think that's a hell of an achievement. But we just need to sort of rally up, I think, and then we'll start pushing on them. We just need to sort of reorganize this front line as best we can. Okay, let's continue the offensive now. If we can take Valladolid, that's next. Right, excellent. Look, we've caused a flood, I would say. I don't want my boys to get cut off too much. So we're not going to spread them too thin. But as you can see, we are just hammering across the Iberian countryside. And this is just the Spanish and Irish War, isn't it? There's no one in this just yet. As you can see, we're going so quickly through. I'm going to risk it, and I'm actually going to just try and go for it now. Because we're actually doing it quite well. Come on, if we can take... I just think we should maybe just hold Madrid there. It's just if you get caught going to Barcelona, you could be in massive amounts of trouble. China was puppeted. We need someone to hold Madrid at least. Bilbao's in the north. Yeah, you drop out of this division and permanently live here. What are they actually capitulating? 60 or so %. They've got a trash national unity. Take the port there, mate, and you'll probably be alright. You've fled back. Hold Madrid where you can. Push and try and take this. Maybe you try and push there and you try and take that. Come on, if we can get Barcelona, we'll be absolutely laughing. Come on. Hopefully there's no one there. Come on, Barcelona's nearly ours. We've got Barca. How have they not capitulated? We've still got Madrid as well. Sevilla is holding out. But look at this. They're all over the place now. Oh, thank God. Huzzah. The Treaty of Bilbao. We've taken Spain. Oh, thank God. Okay, so we've got a couple of options here. We can liberate Republican Spain. We can liberate Morocco. That's cool. Oh, it's because we've taken the north here. Oh, I forgot that Spain had all these territories down here, and they've even got a little bit in Africa. Whew. Maybe we should satellite someone like Morocco, have like Moroccan volunteers with us. That'd be quite cool. Take the Iberian Peninsula for myself, but have like Moroccan levies. Obviously, they hate the Spanish. If we can get loyalty with them, that'd be cool. Maybe down here, because that's Morocco, but yeah, this is that whole Sahara region. I don't know what's here, though. It doesn't look like there's much here. I am tempted. So what? So I can liberate satellite Morocco. And then they get these two territories here. I want this northern tip here for myself, I think, but we might give them this part here in Africa, Rio de Janeiro or whatever. So let's take the north for myself. Obviously. Okay, let's take that. That's for me. Let's satellite Morocco. Satellite West Sahara, Equatorial Guinea. It's this down here, isn't it? No, I want the rest for myself, I think. So we'll satellite them there. And let's take the rest of the states for myself. Satellite Morocco, and we'll take the rest. Right, there we go. I'm using a faction manager mod, which gives me all the war score, because I prefer that to dictate and give out it fairly, because the AI is just stupid when it comes to this. So that's why we've got 3,900 war score, because as you can see, I can get as much as I want to dictate it. So, first up, we're going to satellite Morocco now. They can take this port here. And then I'm going to take the rest for myself. So let's end there and continue. And as you can see, I've taken a huge chunk. Awesome stuff. Okay, guys, the Treaty of Bilbao is over. 17 states taken. Morocco, the Moorish Empire, yes. And we've taken 14,000 equipment here. We've moved up to Portugal because they're going to be next on the list. But wowzers. So we've got the Moorish Empire here. Check out the flag. Oh, that's fantastic. So the Moors are back. But look at this, guys. We've taken the entirety of the Iberian Peninsula nearly, apart from Portugal there. That's huge. So where does that sort of leave us in the world? It's currently 4th of May 1939. Oh my god, I can't believe I pulled that off. I thought, oh yeah, maybe we can divide and conquer them. I didn't think I'd be able to do it against like a huge united Spain. To be fair, the united Spain was quite fractured. So we've got 27 military factories now. We've got 7 naval dockyards. We've also got 13k rifles. We've got support as well. So at the moment, World War II is in full effect. We've got the Germany's at war with the Allies. Okay, they're at war with the Allied forces. Then, of course, we've got the Soviet Union at war with the Allies. So I don't know if there's going to be a sort of uneasy alliance between Adolf and Stalin. Have they signed the Ribbentrop Pact? That's what I want to know. No, Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Nope, they haven't signed that just yet. So at the moment, guys, we're free to do whatever we want. We'll hit Portugal. Hopefully they don't join the Allies or something. But at the moment, we've got Spain on board now, so we're going to be able to attack whoever we want. We could maybe hit the Allies, but that's a problem for me, because I don't know if we're going to be able to take out the UK. Maybe we're better off hitting some other neutral factions here and there, maybe like Belgian Congo or something. I don't know, let me know in the comments where you'd like me to expand. We've taken out Spain, which is absolutely huge for us. Should I join the Axis straight up? Let me know for the next episode. But thank you very much for watching. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.